Next job is the run on bomb, select Sly. Here do this kind of movement with the camera to avoid guard spawning. If you get one, just knock that guard out. Keep GSMing if you're alerted, that doesn't matter because on that case there won't be any other flashlight guards, but if you are not alerted there, do the camera movement I did there to avoid any guard spawns on this street.
Ik snap het. Als er niemand komt die hij kan afpersen met zijn plan om de gebouwen te laten zakken, waarom zou hij dan demonstreren? Al die teerwinnen lijkt me een heleboel werk, dus hij zal wel wachten totdat hij het publiek heeft.
Inderdaad. Goed.
This job includes one of the tricks we will use in this game called Disguise Jump. The disguise we got from guard duty has an interesting thing that if you mash the disguise button and X mid-air after a cane swipe, it will give you the altitude you had previously on a grounded state. But we will get back to that once we get to the tower climb part. Here you just wanna smash circle when you're getting close to that attachment point. Do some optimized movement to get back to the Bentley. I tend to use pin attack here because that seems to be a little faster than Sly walking back to Bentley. Also hitting with your cane is almost also good. Do a spin attack down there. Here you don't especially need the GSM here, but I tend to do this, turn my camera to the left to avoid that guard from spawning here. Then up there's always Carmelita and a flashlight guard, just avoid getting spotted by Carmelita. Down here you could GSM, just check where the guard is. If you are doing a full game, you might want to loot that guard. You have time for that. If that guard has loot and is facing backwards, then go loot that if you are low on coins. After episode 1 you would like to have about 600 coins. But now it's time for the disguise jump. So you will spawn back here. Let's actually get rid of this guard first. How the disguise jump works. I have L1 bonded to my disguise. I will set my ground here. This is the place where a game thinks my Y position is. If I now go grab this lamppost, game still thinks that my previous position was set there. And now if I jump, press square and then start mashing X and my disguise jump, which is L1, it will result this kind of outcome. As you see. What happened there, that the game tried to change the disguise, but because I pressed X at the same time it performed a disguise jump. If you don't want to press X there, it will look like this. It will still do the so-called disguise jump, but it changed the disguise so you can't do anything. This kind of stuff we do in episode 5 in one job. But you wanna smash X as well, so it won't change the disguise and you can still grab those thingies over here. So just mash X and L1 after doing a cane swipe mid-air. Other disguise jump location here is right around here. You will set ground position here, then perform a disguise jump, go around this, grab this here. It can be hard in the beginning, but if you go to the Master Thief challenge, I think it's tower climb or something along those lines, where you can practice doing this, you will start getting those disguise jump consistently. And as I said, I have my disguise jump binded to L1 since I think it's easier for me to mash it instead of having it on L2 or R2 buttons. But it's up to you, however you feel like it. That's how one jump there looks where I did input the disguise jump too early. but mess around with this using the MTC challenge you will get available after completing this job, and that way you will get it more consistently doing runs. Here, grab this one, attach here, and here normally you will just do a cane swipe, but that results in a Sly still being here. Here we actually want to jump and do a cane swipe so Sly will fall off. So it will look like this. As you can see, Sly is falling off, so game actually thinks that we are still there, and that's why the camera looks a little bit weird here. But we are on the ground, and that way we will proceed a little bit faster to the next phase of the job. So just start holding forward and running. Here, moving to the next job trigger, we will, the trigger for the next cutscene. We will actually skip that cutscene using a death animation. So, and to do that is, if you are full health, you need to take damage 3 times. If you have died previously, you might have noob mode on, so you need to actually do 4 damages. But get the Sly to 1 HP, I mean, is it like 10 HP at this point? And then go up here, alert the guard. If it's pigeon, wait for a spin attack. Get that corner over there. That will take you the mission trigger, I mean the cutscene trigger, which starts around here. If you get the pigeon, you should just stay around here and wait for the spin attack, and that will knock you to the job trigger. If you got the cat card instead, then I recommend jumping here and waiting for the animation where the cat starts firing the fireworks towards you, and thus knocking you to the mission trigger. But if you got the pigeons, then just wait for the spin attack. Avoid the fire attack because that doesn't knock you anywhere. But using that roof is good because they are all already every time spawns the rooftop guard. If you do episode run, you just wanna keep close to Octavio, but you also wanna collect some coins for a full game. So breaking objects along the way, but staying close to Octavio is important here, because the closer you are, the faster the Octavio will move. So try to stay close to Octavio during this chase. Here is a point where Octavio might fall off, and that will result in some unfortunate time loss. But here, just as I said, stay close to Octavio in the end here. And then after this cutscene, the job complete screen will play.
Alles goed, Bentley?
Ja hoor, mijn ego is gebutst. Maar dat komt wel goed.
After this cutscene and after the job complete screen, we will do a game reset. So when the autosave pops up, just exit to the game menu. And then select slide 3 again, and that will skip the slideshow. So we'll now close the game.